Yo, what's up guys, your boy Nitrostorm here, welcome back to Black Clover M. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, before we start, I'd like to get the elephant in the room out of the way. The 434 wins here, it's actually not from Upper League alone. If I just show you this real quick here before we start, 400 of those wins, as you can see, 401 of those wins was actually from Lower League, from last week. And so I only actually got 33 wins so far in at the start of Season 2 in Upper League. Now without further ado, this video is basically about how I managed to get this far in the league. So if I go to Arena Info and then I go to League Info, as you can see, I managed to get all of the entry rewards. So like the moment you get it for the first time, bam, you'll get that. So I wasn't actually really expecting to stay rank 1. Obviously my team isn't good enough for that, but I was able to snab rank 1 from the current rank 1 early in the morning. I mean, I actually slept because I thought I was never gonna get rank 1, but then when I woke up I got some defense wins, and then I think rank 1 lost 1 battle, and then with that I had 2 tickets. I was 2 tickets away from surpassing first place. I did that. I got the 2 wins. I got the rank 1, which I will show here. So this is the score that I got when I got rank 1, right here. So as you can see, rank 1, I ended up at 3482 score. Right, pretty nice. Right here, there you go. Tier change from Legend 2 to Legend 1. And then there you go, look, the final score. So as you can see, 432, 3482, but then 3395, 434. So ever since I took this screenshot, I actually haven't won that much, and I've actually been getting bullied, right? Which is pretty funny. But in any case, before I move on to how I got there, let's just take a look at the math real quick. So, in Upper League for Champion, all of the entry rewards equate to 6,000 black crystals, and then all of the entry rewards in Upper League equate to 8,600 black crystals. So that totals to 14,600 black crystals, I think. 6k plus 8k, yep. 14,600, which is over 100 pulls if you use black crystals only, because it's 1,200 for multi. But yeah, so overall, I'm pretty happy with this. There might be a case where I'm being targeted because my team's kind of easy compared to the rest, which kind of makes sense. I'm still getting defense wins here and there, but I'm probably gonna have to like change my team up if I wanna, be more consistent. But yeah, now let's move on to how I actually got this. So let's first take a look at a older screenshot that I took here. Now if you look closely, right, 13 out of 10. So this was during, let's change the music. So it was 13 out of 10, as you can see here. This was at the end of last week, right? At the end of the last week during pre-season. You can still go to Upper League in pre-season, right? But as you can see here, 13 out of 10, meaning I saved up 10 and then I bought 3 more using black crystals, right? And then I just waited, right? And then up next, unfortunately, there's a bit of, a little bit of pay to win, right? Kind of. Because in the Season 2 Battle Pass, well, in every Season Battle Pass so far, at level 17 Battle Pass, there's a sneaky 5 arena ticket, a 5 arena ticket reward here for reaching level 17. I saved this, right? I was fortunate enough to be able to save this for this week, right? And so at reset, collectively, I had 13 from yesterday, plus 5 here, which is 18, plus 3 more, 3 more from Arena, right? Plus 3 more purchase from Arena, which totals to 21 attacks, right? 21 attacks. And as you can see, I've done 24 attacks since reset. So I did one more attack after, right? After waiting for the cooldown. And then after sleeping and then waking up, I did 2 more fights after noticing a drop from first place, managing a nab in Legend 1. Now, if you were to try this yourself, there is a chance that it might be difficult, right? But if you're able to do the rush, like the instant it resets, if you manage to get enough wins as soon as possible right at the start, you'll end up to the point into the quote-unquote dark side of upper rank. So when upper rank is still relatively empty, like during this week, right, the first 500 people getting to upper league, if you rush it fast enough and there's no one around your victory point level, like if there's no one around your elo, the people that you're fighting are actually bots with power around like 120, 120k, 100k, right? And that slowly goes up to like 130k power at around 3.5k victory points. And I was actually lucky enough. So we'll go to the history this time. Ignore it. I'll talk about that later. So we'll go all the way back to the beginning of the season. So game just began. I just attacked. So at the start, you have to attack real players, and all of them have really strong teams. And so if you're not careful, you will lose. So you have to be careful. So I took my time getting these wins. I got lucky with the defense win, so I was able to get buffed up quickly. Then again, more attacks against real players, right? Until, as you can see, it got to a point where I'm fighting bots. Look at that. Look at that. +4, and then the victory points that you get is +40. So you can bridge, so you can like widen the gap really quickly, using as many tickets as you can. And if you're like one of the only few people that do this method, then you'll be able to keep ranking and ranking and ranking. Look at that. All bots. And then funnily enough, right, during my climb, I ended up one win. I ended up one win away. So after I got here, I was 1 win. I was 40 points away from getting Legend 1. But then this guy chose to attack me twice, and then I lost. And I'm like, okay, I need to change my team up. So I tried changing my team up a little bit. I'll talk about my defense team later. I switched my team up a little bit, and I continued attacking. I did manage to get a win. And then here's first place attacking me, right? So at this point, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to get rank 1. I'm currently rank 2 during this time. And then as you can see, I got bullied by this person here. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, if you're able to beat my team, you'll be able to do it again, right? So they did this, and I'm like, after I saw this, I'm like, okay, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get Legend 1. So I just went to sleep. And then during that time, right, I was attacked, so I won a defense. So after this, I actually changed my defense team again. I'm like, okay, it's not gonna work. So I changed it again, and I went to sleep because I thought I'm just gonna settle with rank 2. But then I got a defense win, and I lost, and then a defense, and then I lost by first place again, and then I won 2 more. At this point, I was already at 3.4k, and then first place was 3 wins away, right? If I won 3 more times, I would get Legend 1. But I only had 2 tickets at the time, and the timer had 30 minutes remaining on the recharging arena tickets. Oh, I had this blocked the whole time. You know what? I'll just keep it like that. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I was at I was like 3 wins away, but only had 2 tickets. And then during this time, I saw that first place lost a defense. Like I saw their score drop, and they were only 2 wins away. And so I was saving this this bot fight, right, for this. And then my second fight, I had to pick a real person, right? I had to pick a real player. And I basically just chose one of the people that lost to my defense, and I just went with that. Now I actually nearly lost. I nearly lost to this guy, right? The team was pretty good. Like I had to like big brain it. But yeah. In any case, after this win, I got rank 1. And then, you know, I was like really happy, just sharing it and stuff. And then when I came back, this happened, right? I was attacked. I lost. And then 2 more defense recently. So, there you have it with my story. My current defense team isn't actually that good right now, I think. And so I will still share it, my current one. And I guess I can show my old defense team right now. But yeah. Okay, let me just remove this. So here you go. This is my attack team. My attack team is pretty scuffed. To be honest, I'm not sure if my Asta has any use here, because he is dying, right? The only reason why I'm able to use him is because Mimosa is reviving, right? And yeah, and my defense team, people at the top already know what my team is at this point. They're probably like doing research. They'll be like, oh, this guy has, you know, these 2 for the hidden characters, because you can if you're at the top, you can just take a look at the amount of victory points they have, and then look at the ranking, and then you'll see who they are, and then you'll see their team. And that's pretty much it, really. But in any case, this is my attack team, and that's my defense team. Back in lower league, I wasn't using Mars. I was using Lotus. I was using Lotus as my 4th character. And then before changing it to Mars, I tried Season 2 Charmy, but then I was still losing. And so I tried Mars, because Mars has the start of turn, start of battle, 1 turn debuff immunity, right? Which is very nice, especially up against the Julius meta, right? And Noel, Noel doesn't do any debuff, but Julius does with the time stop. That time stop's really annoying, so having Mars there does help. And that's probably why I got some defense wins. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I think there are better defense teams out there. This is the only thing that I can make right now with what I currently have. I actually do not have Rades at the moment. I actually chose Mars and his thing and his skill page, plus a few others for my Julius multi. But, you know, it did work out in the end. I did manage to get Legend 1. Now, sorry if this video took a little while. I said, like, this video took long in me talking about stuff, but hopefully this was kind of helpful in your ventures when you try to rush PvP, if you do decide to do so. It was kind of like a fun experience. There is a cheesy side to it, as you saw with my battle history, right? With the bots, with the bots here. Battle history with the bots, and so yeah, you know, it's all about rushing that first morning. That first morning rush, first reset rush to get the points. Really, sorry if I rambled. If you got any more questions in regards to Black Clover or anything in general, do let me know down in the comments below. I am currently ranked 2 right now, but by the time you see this video, I've probably dropped much more by then. So yeah, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. Hopefully this helps you in the future. I'm already content with getting all the first place rewards. I don't really It doesn't really matter how low I go at this point. I'm pretty happy as is. It's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.